I love Six Nations so much. I'm thinking about all the people that everyone was talking about before the tournament. Louis Rees Zammit. Louis.
Is it Louis or Lewis?
Lewis.
He said,
I was calling Louis.
Oh, he's come out and said, stop calling me Louis, it's Lewis.
But Louis in One Direction spelt the same way.
Lewis Deacon spelt the same way.
Right, so we got that. Sorry.
Louis Rees Zammit, ready for international rugby?
Yes.
Yes, you can get carried
on
away.
On a ding-a-ling-ling, on the wing, yes.
Against Italy.
Yeah.
I thought. You can get carried away with it, can't you? So the same with John Cooney, the same with Nick Tompkins, the same with Louis Rees Zammit. You know what? There was... Goody started the chain of events, I think. Whoa. That's the influence that you have.
Wow, influencer.
Yeah, in the world now. Tweeted him straight after, and he's been carving up for Gloucester. 18 years old. He might be 19. He's 19 in Feb. My word, he's so young, but he's ready.
His athletic ability on the wing, it's very different. If he was a second row, you'd say, or in another position, you'd say perhaps you've got to think about throwing him into it. But George North started his international career at that sort of age. A back three is very different. You can chuck a young back three in there if they've got the physical attributes, and he's got to be one of the quickest wingers in world rugby at the minute, what he's achieved, and he's running good lines, he's solid into the high ball. There's no glaring weakness in his game that you think at international rugby you get exposed. So clearly he didn't get picked for Wales today. A little bit of that was to do with the amount he could and couldn't train.
He came off injured.
Yeah, he came off injured. Turned up to the camp late. He's playing at an English club, which means they don't get the same rights, Wales, over him as a Welsh player. And so therefore, it's an easy thing to say, actually, we'll get him into the environment, we'll let him train and build him up. If there was an easy game to do it, and I don't disrespect Italy by saying easy game, the right game would have been Italy at home as your first cap to give him that opportunity. But he's going to be around for years. He's definitely worth a shot at some point. But we saw Josh Adams, came from nowhere. Top try scorer, I think, last year. Was he in the Six Nations?
You're looking at me for stats. I'm just going to nod because I think
we'll just say it.
Was he equal top try scorer in the World Cup?
That was it. That was the one. Damn, I didn't get my stat right. But I think did he get 3 today?
And he was top try scorer in last year's.
How many tries did Josh Adams get today?
3.
3 hat trick.
Yeah, the thing is for me on Rees Zammit is I look at other stuff. So that's why I like Jack Noel. Jack Noel's work off the ball and his physicality in contact. The big difference.
Ridiculous, isn't it?
You can score tries. I say it's not that easy, but like a 2-on-1, for example, and you get put away and you can score tries.
Big play there for Scotland getting the turnover.
Yeah,
that was game over then.
Yeah, well,
if I score them,
the Mish, look at him.
Yeah, but it's Louis Rees Zammit's work off the ball and his physicality, his work under the high ball, all these intricacies that actually make international rugby. You can score tries and you can be good in contact. And again, no disrespect to one of our friends, Tom Varndell, carved up in attack on the front foot, was one of the best in the world, if not the best at one time in the world. But there's other parts of your game. Defence, like I just said, kick receipt. For me, one of the hardest skills is taking the ball from a box kick. I mean, I couldn't even imagine having to go up there as you've got, literally off the head. And I think he's got all them little things, but 18 is still very young. Yeah. So we can get carried away with it and say he's ready.
Hold on. Sorry to interrupt.
Yeah, you can interrupt because I know what's happening.
I'm just going to add on to that about Louis Rees Zammit. He annoys me. Because when you watch him run, he doesn't even look like he's trying, he just glides. And when we try and run as fast as we can't do it. But more importantly, John Cooney is on.
And he just touched his hair.
I was going to
say, the first thing he did was...
How do you think he'll feel about the fact the first time he's pictured officially in an Ireland jersey on the field making his debut is he's doing his hair?